No. I beg you. What's going on? Okay. This live video, you want to just show me something this morning? Hello, welcome to my 1st of July live. I feel like today is a very special day because it's the 1st of July, literally the beginning of Q3, the beginning of the second half of the year. So, you know what I'm saying? You see me looking down this way, it's just because I have my notes, should I say, over here. So, welcome to the live. Let me know where you are joining in from. If you're joining in from Lagos, Nigeria, which is of course where I am, let me know, guys. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? Who's in the house? Okay. Welcome to this live stream. Please let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. Just indicate if you can hear me and if you can see me, please. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Forgive me if you see me looking down. I need just one confirmation, guys. Just literally one confirmation to make sure that yes, so I'm not talking to myself on this live. So welcome to this live stream. I'm really excited to be sharing this, of course, topic with you. Today's topic is literally setting and achieving your fitness goals. So in today's video, I'll be talking about tips for helping you track and basically track your progress and beat any fitness challenge that you may have. So you know, most times, like, people usually have instances where beginning of the year, 1st of January, we all come up with like all these very lofty goals, you know, that are basically bigger than us or audacious, you know, which is fine, it's perfect. However, as time goes on, as the months unfold, we kind of get struck with reality. And the funny thing is, the topic of this video and today being 1st of July is a total coincidence. Like, I would like to say I thought about it in advance, you know, being the first day of the second half of the year, a new day for you to make a change in your fitness, your physical fitness, and your, you know, fitness goals generally. But I won't say that, because honestly, this is just a very perfect coincidence. I put out a poll on Instagram, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, asking people to select, like, make a vote whether you wanted me to talk about this topic or one other topic. And I was not surprised really that this topic was the winner of the poll that I said. So that's why we are talking about this right now. All right. So this is 12:04. I think I'll just start up at 12:05 on the dot. So let's just give more people time to join the live, you know, probably just get set, get ready, and let's go. Just another thing, please be ready for this. Grab your paper and your pen. Hey, because today I'm going to give you practical. There's no theory here. These are basically techniques and tips that work for me that I'm going to be sharing with you. So you can say should I say I've taken my advice and I've seen it work for me time over time, and I'm hoping that sharing these with you would also work for you, because one of the challenges people face are basically being able to stick to whatever fitness goals that they set. But the main issue probably arises from even setting a goal that is smart, a goal that is specific, measurable, achievable, result oriented, and time based. So you'll be learning all about that in this video. Don't worry yourself, don't think too much about it. So it's 12:05. I intend to just run through this live as quickly as possible. But first of all, I'm going to make, should I say, I'll make an apology. My videos usually go live at 4 p.m. on Saturdays, West African time. But for today, I made an exception to actually go live at 12 noon, and that's because I have some engagements later in the day. And rather than just push the entire live video off for another day, I decided that it would be good to probably just tweak the time, and anyone that was maybe expecting a video to go up at 4 p.m. can still get to catch up with this live when they are ready. So that was the rationale for changing the time, and I apologize in advance for that. Now let's get into the video. How to set smart physical fitness goals. So when it comes to goal setting, I like to look at goal setting as this activity that it's kind of like essential for me to help me navigate life, right? And I acknowledge the fact that there are different areas of life. You know, there's your physical health, there's finance, there's social, there's relationships. But for the purpose of this video, definitely we're going to be focusing on the health area of life, and under health is your physical fitness, definitely. So for about 2 to 3 years now, I have been one who has become more smart in the way I set my goals. Now, smart in the sense that I allow my goals to be measurable. I'm able to say, okay, based on the goal I've set, how much of it have I achieved? I allow my goals to be time based so that I can be able to should I say, check within a time frame how well I'm doing. So when it comes to setting smart goals, like the acronym says, specific, measurable, achievable, result oriented, and time based, I don't want to go too much into the theoretical aspect, so I'll just give you examples. Now for me, my goal is I exercise 4 times a week for at least 30 minutes each time. Now if you look at this line of goal I've set for my physical fitness, it's simple, it's short, it's specific, because what am I saying? I said I'm going to exercise 4 times a week. Is it it's measurable because it has number 4 in it? Like I'm saying, 4 out of 7 days I'm going to exercise. Is it achievable? Of course it's achievable, because I'm not saying I'm going to exercise 7 days a week or even 6 days a week. I'm giving myself a full 3 days to be able to play around with and say I'll exercise for 4 days a week. Is it result oriented? Yes, definitely. Is it time based? It surely is. Now the sentence, when I say I exercise for 4 days every week for at least 30 minutes a day. Now, to be able to really get what exercise in quotes like means to me as a person, I categorize it as if I'm able to do 30 minutes of an activity. To some other person, if they've not exercised for up to 1 hour, they've not started. To some other person, they can even choose to make it as little as 10 minutes, because they know that that is realistically what they can put into their exercise on any given day that they decide or they choose to exercise. And the way I stated that goal, I exercise 4 times a week, and for 30 minutes every single day. You will see that I'm not saying I will exercise. It's not a futuristic thing. It is something that I am literally owning, as though it is already happening, as though it is already, I am already in that present moment, which of course, considering that we are in the 7th month of the year, I am in that current moment. However, even if I'm setting this goal the previous year, I write it out as I exercise. So there's something powerful about just, should I say, manifesting something in the present. So if you're familiar with goal setting and you've not been using this technique of manifesting, saying something or saying it in a way that it's as if you are already doing it, or you have already achieved it, or you already have that thing, then you have to learn to rephrase your goal setting statement. So that's like the ultimate, the, should I say, the icing on the cake for whatever goal that you want to set. Makes it look like it's already within grasp, like it's literally within your reach. And then, so that's it for setting SMART goals. I've already shared my example with you. What I want now is for you to think about it. Give yourself just 30 seconds, a minute. Analyze how your week is on a normal day. Analyze how much time or how many days in a week you feel you can give to exercise. Is it one day? One day is fine. It's a good starting point. Is it 2 days? Is it 3 days? Try as much as possible to be realistic. I know sometimes you are tempted to want to make these very big, ambitious, goal, but for the purpose of setting SMART goals, as if you want it to be smart though, you must just make sure that you make it as realistic as possible. Now, how many minutes in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever number of days you choose, can you give to exercise? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 15? Is it 20? Is it 30? I want you to think about it in this aspect. How many minutes on each given day? Now, when you set the minutes you want to give to your exercise routine, it doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot go over. What you're saying is, bad as it bad, the minimum, the least amount of time that you want to put in an exercise activity should be so number of minutes. Now, when you now think of that, put it all together. You want to exercise for, you are exercising 3 days a week, 15 minutes every time. That's perfect. It's fine. It's very realistic. So when I set that goal, what I now do is further break down that goal into what types of exercises do I want to do. For me, I like to dabble into all the different forms of exercises, from strength training to cardio to high intensity interval training to yoga. So the 4 times I exercise on any given week, I try to make sure that each of these exercises are catered for. I'm not doing all strength training or doing all cardio where I'm running, or doing all high intensity interval training, or doing all yoga. I try to balance it up. And even if I have to go like overboard, let's say exercise up to 5 times, I will find out that I'm exercising more maybe with strength training or maybe with yoga. But it's very rare these days for me to exercise 5 times a week. It's really rare. And for me to be able to achieve this, like, my exercises are mainly on weekdays. Weekend for me. Exercise and weekend for me. At least these days do not work. Let me say about a year or 2 ago, I could exercise on the weekends in the house. But right now, for me, I just try to fix it into my work day. So just consider these factors when you're setting your SMART goal, and make sure that you are able to set this goal in action based on your current realities so that it's as realistic as possible. Okay. Ooh, I have talked and talked and talked and I thought this live stream would be as short as 30 minutes, but we move. So there is no need overflogging why goal setting is important. The truth is, you are more likely to achieve something when you set it as a goal than when you don't, right? I would give an example, just a random example. At the beginning of this year, one of my goals in the areas of personal development was I wanted a mentor in this 2023, and I just wrote it there like, okay, I've gotten a mentor by say December 2023, and as of May this year, or June, as of June last month, I was assigned a mentor on a program that I'm part of. And this mentor is supposed to like cover aspects of my professional life, you know, and really just help me in my career and in my business and what I'm doing, like what I knew I needed a mentor for. And I'm like, wow, of all the years past, I have never set a goal for having a mentor. And this year of all years, from nowhere, this program just happens to be able to, not even like be able to, but the program I'm on, part of their curriculum is assigning mentors to individuals to be able to help them navigate their entrepreneurial and professional life. And I'm like, wow, okay, now goal setting, there's something there. So needless to overflog the importance of goal setting, a goal set is 100 times more likely to be achieved than not. So if something is so important for you as your physical fitness, then just ensure you put that extra effort to set a goal. Don't worry yourself about it not be happening, about how you don't have time, about all the things that can happen, all the things that can make your goal not to come to pass. Don't worry too much about it. Just set that goal and let the rest just take care of itself. Okay, so most times when you set goal, another important aspect is monitoring it and tracking it. So for me, I track my goals on a weekly basis, right? I do this thing where I'm able to, I sit down every weekend and review the past week and also plan for the following week. So the way I do it is such that I have a sheet, you know, where I have all my goals listed, the goals I'm supposed to do on a daily basis, the goals I'm supposed to do on a weekly basis, the goals I'm supposed to do on a monthly basis, the goals I'm supposed to do bi-monthly, the ones I'm supposed to do quarterly, the ones I'm supposed to do semi-annually, the ones I'm supposed to do annually. So that's like, it's like, should I say it's a personal document for now. I've not gotten to the point where I'm going to share it, but I use that document to basically track how I'm doing in other areas of my life. But for my fitness goals, like for fitness gong, well, I have a separate sheet for that where I'm able to tick the days I work out, and at the end of the sheet I have like, okay, 4 days, did I make the 4 days, and click. So at the end of a given month or a given quarter, or even at the end of the year, you can literally see, like, you have a bird's eye view of throughout this year, this is how well I did in my fitness goals throughout this year, which is 52 weeks. This is like how many times I achieved my working out 4 times a week goal. This is how many times I missed it. What were the reasons why I missed it? So that document works for me, and I think I usually link it in most of my YouTube videos. You see this fitness consistency tracker, which I link. I would probably edit the description of this live video to also include that. So that's something that you can use to monitor. Monitoring and tracking is as important as setting that goal, because how else will you know that you are doing well in the goal you set and motivate yourself to even do better? Do you understand? I've heard instances of people who sometimes are too hard on themselves because they feel they are not doing as well as they are supposed to. But when they sit down to really reflect on the past month or the past year, especially with small business owners, and they kind of sum up all the volumes that they did, and they're like, wow, okay, I'm actually doing way better than I thought I was. So that's something that you also need to apply even in your physical fitness, because trust me, I know it gets frustrating sometimes when you're just not seeing the progress, you know. For within improving your fitness, there are different areas, right? There are people that are in it for weight loss, there are people that are in it for just the general fitness. For me, I'm in it for the general fitness because I personally don't think that I have any more weight to lose, but I want to remain toned. You know, I want to keep building muscle mass so that I don't my body fat percentage doesn't go below what it already is. So that's my goal. So whatever your fitness goal is, you just have to make sure that you are monitoring it, you are tracking it. Sometimes it may not even be about checking the scale all the time. That can be very obsessive, like when you have to just keep climbing the scale. Sometimes you can even probably at the start of your fitness journey measure your waistline, measure your hip, measure your upper body, measure maybe your arm circle or something. Like these little measurements go a long way at the end of the day, like after 3 months, 6 months of you being consistent, and then you're seeing the difference. Like, this is where I started, this is where I am now. Like, it's mind blowing. There's no other motivation that you need to keep going when it comes to like seeing your progress, like should I say visualizing it and physically or literally seeing how far you've come. There is nothing that motivates anyone as much as that, but you can only achieve it if you monitor it. So remember, ensure that you monitor your fitness goals. Okay, you could check out my fitness tracker. I'll link it under this video, of course, like I said before. So we move on to techniques to help you overcome any obstacles. See, life happens. Life can happen to anybody at any time. Things can come up that can throw you off course. Things can happen that can make you even, like, fitness will be literally at the bottom of your priorities. And I'll even speak from a recent personal experience. I literally had an incident which is personal. I'm not ready to share at this moment, but it prevented me from working out for about 3 weeks. So I I couldn't remember when last I just saw myself unable to exercise for that long, for a period. Like, for someone that can't go a week without exercising, it felt really very strange. But the mindset I just had was just be in the moment, like acknowledge the fact that things are not as should I say, as smooth as they normally are, or as routine as they normally are. But know that the time will come when everything will balance. Like, life will always balance, you know. And with that in mind, I just knew that okay, this time will pass, like this phase will pass. The time will come when I can continue my fitness. And lo and behold, this week that I'm recording this video is literally the first week I got to work out, like after the 3-week period of not working out. And I realized that okay, I really still have it. I got it, you know, I got it. Although I noticed my strength there's this equipment I use in the gym, and when I put the normal weight I realized that it felt a bit more challenging for me than it used to feel. But I'm fine. I'm like, no wahala, I will just keep at it as consistently as I can, and I know that bit by bit I'll definitely build my fitness or my stamina to the level that it was before. No qualms, no wahala. The most important thing is that that phase has passed, and now I am looking to like just continue right from where I stopped and build up, you know. So there are just some things, there's just some ways that life will just throw some curveballs at you. It's fine. You're not alone. Do you understand? People face different kinds of obstacles or challenges. It's totally normal. It's part of what life is. Don't let that stop you completely or derail you completely or make you lose total hope in your goals. Just keep on keeping on, trust the process, know that that time will pass and your life will get back on track. And then one last thing, we have actually almost come to the end of the video. The fitness goal that you set at the beginning of this video, I want you to share it in the comments. Share it in the live comments right now. It's live stream, they call it, on live comments, top chats. Share it in the live chats and let me know what those fitness goals are. Is it that you're going to exercise once, twice, 3 times a week for 15 minutes every day? What is it going to be? Let me know in the live chat and I'll definitely be happy to see with you, respond, encourage you in whatever way. And if you have any question right now, I think I'll take questions now. Just let me know in the comments so that I can take those questions. I'm really very happy to share my share my wealth of knowledge or share my wealth of experience with you. So let me know if you got value from this video. I think I was able to kind of touch every single area as much as I could. Whatever it is, whatever I skipped, whatever I missed, let me know in the comments. And I really appreciate you joining this live video. And I think I'll call it a wrap. I'll wrap it up here so that this video is no more as long as it is. If you are new to my channel and you're watching this, subscribe please. I'm Fitness Freak. Did I introduce myself? Okay, I'm Fitness Freak. I create content around fitness, self-improvement and lifestyle. So you are welcome to my channel if you are new. If you are an old subscriber, welcome. Thank you for the continuous support. Don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can suggest it to more people and they get to learn what you've learned here today, because we are generous, we like to share. So like it so that it can also go to more people. And of course, I would see you definitely in my next week's video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a blessed day. Bye. And I literally have to go and stop the live stream, so that's where I'm going now.